Okay guys, what I thought I would do today is make a bull boat, also known as a coracle. Basically it is a round shaped little boat made out of a stick work frame or structure, and then you wrap something over top of it. The Indians used like a bull boat, came from the hide of a bull buffalo. That's where it got the term bull boat. I'm just going to be using a tarp because I don't have a bull buffalo hide. Okay, so I have a stick that I'm going to use as a center post for my frame, and I'm going to place a little piece of twine on here, and this is going to be basically a measurement like a compass to go all the way around, and I'll place these sticks at certain spots around the circle to use as a guidepost for bending the sticks around. You got to remember when you're sitting in it, you're going to be sitting in the center. You have to be able to reach over the edge to paddle. If it's too far out, it's not really going to work. You're going to have to sit over here. So you're going to want to pick something around 30 inches, because you're going to have to reach over the edge on both sides to paddle. And we'll go something like this. Okay, so there I got a basic circle structure made. Doesn't have to be too terrible big, because like I said, again, you're going to have to reach out like this, try to paddle over top of your edge. I'm going to go ahead and take out my center stake. Okay, I got myself a piece of twine already cut, and this here is a piece of green willow, and I'm going to start by lashing it to the top of one of the poles. Okay, it helps if you pre-bend your sticks a little bit. Just kind of get the grain starting to go the way you want it to. Okay, if you were doing this traditionally and you were using a hide, you could use a piece of that hide as lashing around your frame. And right here is where two of them overlap. Right now I'm using paracord. If you were in a survival situation, this is something that most people would have with them: a tarp, paracord, some kind of rope. So I'm just gonna lash a bunch of spots together. Gonna use a square knot. Okay, so once you have your basic structure, you're going to need to make the bottom of your frame, and we're going to put one in the center and maybe two other ones over closer to the edge, and then we'll put three going the other way as well. ahead, start bending this down slowly, something like this. I want it relatively flat on the bottom to try to give it a little more stability. Try something like this. Okay, I got the 3 going this way down and lashing the sides. Now I'm going to put 3 going this way and then lash them to these ones and to the top ring. Okay, so there I got all my little strips on. Now I'm going to trim the tall pieces that are sticking up past the top ring. I'll trim them short, and then I will throw another ring on underneath and throw the tarp on. Okay, I got the edges cut a little shorter. Now it's time to cut it off the frame and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and finish lashing on the bottom. I didn't do a couple of these, I see. Okay, on this edge here, I'm going to go ahead and put another one in because it has a pretty large gap here. Okay, I went ahead and put 2 more cross braces going this way. So it actually has 3 going this way and 5 going this way right now. But the ones going this way were a little bit thicker, so I think that'll work okay. Now I'm going to try to put my tarp in there. You don't have to use one quite this big, but my smaller one had a hole right in the middle, so that wasn't going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Fold it up around the side, tuck it down in there. Go something like that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to poke a hole in the tarp and go ahead and let it go down from where these where the frame sticks up past the top ring. Like that. Okay, so I got this string and I have about a 3-inch long needle. What I'm going to go ahead and do is pull this up tight and basically sew it on. So I'll go ahead and tie this. That, pulling tight and down. I'm going to go ahead and lash this all the way around. Pulling tight. There we go. Okay guys, I got this all laced up all along the top, and we're just about ready to put it in the water. I'm going to get some supper and then we're going to go down and try it out. I'm a little bit worried because it seems like the flat spot is a little bit more on one side than the other. So it might take a little bit of balancing to actually float it. But, gotta give it a try. Okay, so we're down at the water. One thing, I put a little pad in here. I was going to bring my wool blanket and use that as a pad, but I forgot it. So I have a little pad to kind of help spread out the weight and keep my knees and feet from punching a hole through the bottom. Now I'm going to attempt to get in. Best way of doing this is okay, well, so far so good. We're floating anyways. Here we have it. Can spin on a dime. Oh, I like it. Well, it's very hard to steer, but it definitely floats. Thank you for watching.